services to 1 billion people. I congratulate Indian Railways for entering into one of the most prestigious exclusive club of the world, of having the distinction of carrying 1 billion plus freights annually. Only 3 other countries, if I understand correctly, have these capabilities: China, USA and Russia. We are the 4th member of that exclusive club of the world. But my advice as an old man who spent more than 4 decades of his life in the public service, in the limited humble capacity, wherever I was, that you have deliberately chosen as your career to serve the people by joining this unique public service. A qualified person like you might have obtained more comfortable jobs, having better perks. Nowadays, opportunities and avenues are very wide. But your decision to join public service itself speaks of your commitment, and please maintain that commitment. Please afford the spirit of service, that I am not merely earning my livelihood, enjoying my park, I am serving the people. This attitudinal change is absolutely necessary to build up a new nation out of the oldest civilization of the world. We truly take pride in ourselves of being the cradle of the oldest civilization, surviving civilization of the world, more than 5,000 years old. But at the same time, we are a new nation. 1895, when almost your services also began, if I understand correctly, around 1890. An eminent Bengali, Surendranath Banerjee, first conceptualized the concept of Indian nationalism by describing in his Congress presidential address at Pune a nation in the making. And still that process is on. We are the youngest nation, but oldest civilization. And those who are contributing to build up this nation, you have joined the band of those dedicated persons whom we call public servants. As I was mentioning to you, the same job, the same thing, the same trade, same practice can be looked at from different angularity. When I was a student, I got a very beautiful lesson from my teacher, school teacher, at a very young age. He told me a story to teach me something, that a passerby is passing through a road, and he found that some people are breaking the stones. So he asked the first person who was breaking a stone, that what are you doing? He said, can't you see? I am breaking the stone. Then he asked the second man, what are you doing? He is also breaking this stone. But his reply was more suggestive, that I am earning my livelihood, earning my wages by breaking this stone. And when the third man was asked, he replied I am paving the way for people. And my teacher advised me, have that attitude. Yes, earning livelihood is important. Describing a thing as a matter of fact is important. But along with that, vision is important. You must have that vision. You must have that attitudinal approach, that I am one of those very few who have got the opportunity to serve 1 billion plus people through Indian railway services. Young officers, I wish you all success in your career. And before I conclude, I'd like to advise you through great words of wisdom from our father of nations, Mahatma Gandhi, who said, service, I quote, service that is rendered without joy helps neither the servant nor the served. But for all other pleasures, as possessions pale into nothingness before service, which is rendered in a spirit of joy. Always render services, not to your boss, not to anybody, but to the people of India, 1 billion plus, with spirit of joy. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Jai Hind.
It is my privilege to propose vote of thanks for today's engagement. At the outset, I, on behalf of Ministry of Railways, express profound gratitude to the Honorable President for sparing his valuable time to meet the probationers of Indian Railway Service of Engineers and address them. Sir, we deeply value your advice and assure you of our abiding commitment to the objectives of this illustrious service. We also resolve to fulfill them with all sincerity and dedication. I would be failing in my duty if I do not convey my thanks to all the officials of this Secretariat for their cooperation and assistance in organizing this visit. I also thank Chairman Railway Board and officers of Railway Board and IRISEN for their unassisted support. Thank you. Jai Hind.